difference would it make getting the series over quickly rather than having a long and drag one for your health?
That's not going to happen. This is a dogfight.
The timeout remaining, won't use it. No fouls to give here. You got to double him. You cannot leave him one-on-one. Bryant for the lead. Misses. Gasol banks it in with 0.5 of a second remaining. Cephalosha looking. Finds Westbrook, puts it up at the buzzer. Off the rim. And the Lakers win and advance to the second round.
Just under his season's average coming off the bench, leading all reserves. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by the Thunder.
And that a great block to Harden right there, as you see the John. He got a clean block. Kobe thought it was a foul.
Remember, Harden was a game-time decision.
You guys talk on the baseline, you and James Harden and Kevin came over that and Meta.
Oh, well, no, down there we just talking. Man, I know James. I've known James for a while, man. That's my dude, man. And, you know, we just talking a little bit. And, so the conversation was pretty brief. I mean, I was doing all the talking. There's certain things you can't, you know, maybe one day they'll be able to sit at my lunch table. But right now, we're at two different lunch tables, man. So that conversation's pretty brief. I don't know what the media's doing out here, but everybody needs to just lay off of Russell.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bad little dude, man. That's a bad little dude, man. You guys are fortunate to have him. You guys got two explosive scorers here, so I like how he's playing. He just got to continue to improve and do his thing.
Do you see any of you in him? I mean, obviously he's not you,
yeah, he's got the
potential to be explosive and unstoppable.
He's got the same type of dog that I had in me, and I still have in me. You know, when I was coming up playing with Shaq, and he's got the same, you know, the same fight. You know, he's just 6'4".
How about Kevin? How would you describe his development these last couple of years?
He's just going to continue to get better. I mean, he's he's making great plays for other players. He's obviously been a phenomenal shooter, and has a developing post game. And he's they got three of my favorite players in the league on that team, man. They're fun to watch.
Rob Brooks game for the Thunder. Westbrook held by Sessions. Oh, he put it down! Thunder are running. The galloping Durant and Harden coming off the rim. Mike Brown, I've got to get Kobe Bryant back in the ballgame. Durant! Huge shot by Kevin Durant.
So now it was just flipped. I mean, they've been together for a long time in the same system, and they know exactly what they want to do, and they've really grown tremendously. I think.
And forward, 6'6" from Lower Merion High School, number 24, Kobe Bryant.
Flat-footed twice. Bryant at the three-point line. Russell Westbrook off the glass. Bryant for three. Good shots. It's working tonight for both teams. Way to stay down on that play. Forces Kobe.
Kobe icing that shoulder, and he's got the sweatshirt on. Doesn't look like he's going to be coming back in.
But look at that year of the night, a visitor, if you will. And then were you tempted to come back in with the crowd chanting?
I was, but I can't. I couldn't move, man. Like, I played the first quarter, and I tried to give it all I had, and then sitting down the second quarter, and I tried to loosen up the locker room coming out, for the second half. I couldn't move well at all. So that and the fact that we were losing by 40, I would have loved to play against KD and chase Russell around a little bit more, but still appreciative of the game.
You grew up watching Kobe number 8. Competing against 24, what was the biggest difference between the two Kobe's for you?
Just a number. That's about it. Just a number. Still relentless, still aggressive, still athletic. Shoot the ball, just overall flawless player. Offensively, defensively, brought that intensity and just demanded a lot from everybody on the court. You had to up your level of play when you played against the Lakers.
What can you remember about the first time you played against him?
I can remember him shooting 44 times in my rookie year on a back-to-back, and he had 48 points on us. So, yeah, that was one of my first memories. That's before they got Powell, and, they still were struggling a little bit. But just the look in his eyes never changed, from the beginning of the game to the end, always locked in and focused. You're definitely going to miss him. I hate that we got to talk, we're going to finally talk good about him when he's gone, but, these years that we had him, we try to, everybody was happy that he wasn't shooting the ball like they wanted him to, or he lost, or, whenever he made a mistake, we were worried about that instead of just appreciating the greatness.
Somebody that I learned a lot from, and somebody that I look up to now, especially watching him play. His demeanor, his attitude, his competitive nature. And it's going to be crazy to not see him on the floor, but throughout this season, when we play him, get an opportunity to kind of thank him for what he did for the game of basketball, and just for me being a kid in LA growing up watching the Lakers, it was good for me.
You mentioned learning from him. I know obviously you played in the Olympics from him. You talked about you take some post type stuff from him. What exactly have you learned from him?
A lot of things, man. A lot of things. A mindset. I think a mindset is coming in and having the killer instinct. I think a lot of players take that for granted, especially come from him, and him being able to have a killer instinct, and I think it made him a better player, made him the player he is today.
He's always spoken very highly of you, and that killer instinct. Has that meant a lot to you?
Have you run into anybody playing today, younger players, that have that same fire, that same passion that you have for the game?
Westbrook plays mean.
Oh, with a vicious slam!
He played mean like I did, with an aggression, much the way I play.
Definitely, man. Especially coming from him and somebody that I've watched and kind of try to gain that from, and watch some of the things and how he carried himself on the floor. It definitely means a lot coming from him.
Do you remember your first game against him? If so, how did that go?
First game?
Were you intimidated? I mean, were you nervous?
No. I wasn't intimidated or nothing. I didn't have to guard him, so I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried none. Just trying to focus on guard Derek Fisher at the time. So it was very special, especially for me, man. Growing up in LA, a young boy watching the Lakers and watching him, kind of take over the town, and to be here now, in NBA and being a part of his last game is something special to me. It's a blessing, and it's something I really take for granted.
We're coming on the air with breaking news, very sad news to tell the sports world. The LA Times is reporting that retired Los Angeles Lakers basketball star Kobe Bryant has been killed in a helicopter crash. It happened this morning.
I gotta be honest, I'm a competitor, and obviously we cared about losing tonight, but I gotta be honest with you, it wasn't on my mind when we lost, us losing the game. You go back to reality, and the facts are that we lost somebody that meant so much to all of us. And then you hear about his daughter. As a father, I've said many prayers for that family, and I'm gonna continue to do so. It looked like he was the happiest he's ever been after basketball. Him and Gigi's relationship was, everybody saw it. That's all he posted about. And this was tough. I don't know how we played today. I would start thinking about the game, and then it would just snap back into my mind. We have to play tomorrow, and I'm sure Utah will do a tribute, and this pain's not going to go away anytime soon. You don't even have to be a basketball fan to feel this. One of the most competitive athletes, iconic athletes. And honestly, to be completely honest, more so as a father, what he's meant to that family. I'm going to pray for Vanessa and the kids. And may he rest in peace, man. This
meant a lot to me. Me and him had the same agent. Talked to him as I was a rookie. Worked out with him a few times. And I knew his family, so the best thing, after basketball, he's shown that he was being a dad, being with his family. His girls were playing basketball, and so he was doing the things that he was supposed to do. And for us to hear this news, I'm telling you, it hurts the core.
I mean, yesterday was a very tough day. I had no words. I didn't talk to anybody. I was just, only good memories about him on and off the court, especially with him having also a great relationship with my country, with Italy. And every time we were together, we were speaking Italian on the court. I remember the way that he welcomed me in the league in Vegas during summer. They were practicing with Team USA. I was there with the team, and I was just watching them practicing, and all of a sudden at the end of practice, I hear my name, somebody scream my name, and it was Kobe from the bench. They wanted to talk to me. So it's just NBA, it is what it is right now, also because of him, what he did, the way that he approached the game, and the way that he approached his job. I think is something that every young player should learn from, every young player should get as an example. I don't know, it's really tough to process and to talk about it, because he's still showing how global he is. He's just an idol for so many kids. I have my basketball camp every summer for the past 10 years in Italy, and you see some kids with my jersey, but you see more kids, a lot more kids with these jerseys.
One of the last conversations we had, man, he was just telling me how much he's seen my game progress. Man, just been happy for me. Man, just saying how proud he was of me, and how he wants me to continue to be a role model for kids growing up, and just for Gigi and all the kids looking up to me, just to continue to inspire these kids and continue to play my heart out. And that's one of the last things.
Coming into the league at an early age, you get a chance to see what's good for you and what's not good for you, man. And running around and going to clubs, doing all this stuff. Although it might sound fun to you guys now, man, that's not the important thing, man. The important thing is find a woman that you can spend the rest of your life with, man, and setting up a family. And that makes me happy, man. Some guys might be different, but that makes me happy.